Types of impacts. The type of impact may be categorized in many ways. Actual or objective impact, perceived or subjective impact, qualitative impacts, quantitative impacts, direct impacts, indirect impacts, accumulative impacts, immediate impacts, reversible impacts, and reversible impacts. Actual or objective impacts of tourism are backed up by hard data. Most economic impacts such as the increase of population, number of jobs, amount of investment, and amount of tourists received generated by tourism are objective in nature and quantitative measures. Perceived or subjective impacts refers to the opinion of somebody concerning the effects of tourism. How people perceive tourism impacts will be influenced by their social status, worldview, educational attainment, culture, whether they work directly or indirectly in tourism. In some other variables, example, several studies showed that people work directly in tourism tend to be tourism in a more positive light, while the rest of the community might focus on the negative effects of tourism in the environment or in culture. An increase in tourism arrivals is an objective effect of tourism. Quantitative impacts are impacts which can be measured and expressed in numerical form. Example, the amount of taxes collected from tourism businesses, the number of people employed by the tourism, and the length of the road a program to meet a place accessible for tourists. Qualitative impacts are impacts that can only be observed and described. Example, effects of tourism on social relationship and the effect of tourism experiences on individual self-esteem. An impact may be described in both quantitative and qualitative terms. Example, employment work from tourism will describe in quantitative, such as the number of jobs generated in each share of total employment. Jobs can also describe qualitative, such as whether they are permanent, contractual, or seasonal, and will these are decent jobs are defined by the International Labour Organization in terms of wage, safety, beauty to organize, access to training, and other indicators. Direct impacts is one that is immediate and flows tourism to receive of impacts that is innovating persons, agencies, and industries. Indirect impact flows from tourism to the receiver of the impact to the innovating person, agencies, or industries. For example, salaries paid by hotel tourism employees represent the direct economic impact, while the income earned by the taxi drivers servicing the hotel employees is an indirect impact. Accumulative impacts is the one that caused by tourism development over time. Example, water pollution in the coastal areas as the evidence in the increasing amount of untreated effluents dislodged by tourism establishments into the sea. Immediate impacts is an impact that is caused by a single event and could happen within a short period of time. Example, the increased occupancy of hotels by hosting of an Olympics, popular TV drama, or movie can turn a sleepy community into a popular tourist destination by fans. Tourism-induced impacts. Reversible impact is one which can be corrected immediately or over a short period of time. Example, trash left by the festival attendees can be collected in the course on it matter of hours or days. A reversible impact is one that requires a long period of time to recover. A very good example is the effect of divers in coral reefs. Corals grow very slowly in its generation to replace coral reefs depth on divers are hit by both. Another example, when a mountain is flattened to provide space of an airport or a theme park, or it's sold to fill aim by a declaration project of the tourism complex.